Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faroe Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Missouri's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle is made after the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They think there's room to run to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm.
David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll try it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The play action fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Dances away from 1. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get to it. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
That's tough. The quarterback takes 2 shots in a row, gets sacked 2 plays in a row. It's hard to build confidence. It's hard to have poise in the pocket when you're getting sacked on multiple plays in a row.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. They get him down after he makes the catch. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? They'll try to run for it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Now improvising. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Forced out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Now, that was a blitz for the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up. Regardless of what the pass gliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Willihan. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down and the punt team. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. He's got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On second down, he'll fire. He's going to take off. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one. Complete downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. Off play action. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man to the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance. And when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig swing.
Snags it over the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And it's no good. After the miss, no change in the score. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
He's running free down the middle. Past the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. Snap in the shotgun. The throw. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making because you cannot throw an interception at this point.
It's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the unthinkable just happens. You're the offense. You're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board, but you can't turn the ball over. And now all of a sudden they've given it back, and there's an opportunity for the opponent now to widen their lead.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll start this drive firing. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got his man quickly. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Get it out on the screen. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The Razorbacks are stopped, but not before getting the first down. With jet sweep pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Razorbacks are marching down the field. The back goes in motion. They keep attacking through the air. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The give to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Grabs it in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He makes the connection. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to run for it. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking for a crease, it's Angulo. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. They're setting up the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On the ground, it's Angulo. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give. No, what a move. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Handoff from the gun. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on second down. Gets it out quickly. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. He's going to pass. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would love to have back. Trailing by 3 here in the 4th quarter, just didn't hit it as flush as he would have liked.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
On 3rd down, going up top. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the ball is picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
First down here for the offense. The quarterback takes a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.